An IRS audit on a hospital. The director of a hospital had to take time out of her busy day to deal with an IRS auditor. It was annoying, but they had nothing to hide, and everything was above board. But that wasn't good enough for the IRS auditor. He kept asking questions like, "What do you do with the leftover bandages you can't use at the end of the spool?" But the director had an answer to that. "We send them back to the manufacturer, and they credit us with a free spool of bandages." The auditor looks disappointed for a moment, but his face brightened as he asked, "Well, what do you do with the leftover bits of plaster you use for casts in the bottom of the jar?" The auditor looked cocky, as if he finally got the hospital with being wasteful. But the director, despite her annoyance, answered, "We send them back to the manufacturer, and after enough, they credit us with a free tub of plaster." The auditor rolled his eyes. By this time, they were walking by the maternity ward, and the cries of babies were filling the air. The auditor sarcastically asked, "Well, what do you do with the leftover foreskins after you circumcise babies?" The director just glared at the auditor and said, "We send them to the IRS, and every now and again they send us a whole prick."